Hi, and welcome to the explanation video of the one and only, no, one of two, Chrysler Town and Country Cabriolet from 1947. Can you imagine someone who has one? We have two, and they are both for sale. Different colors, different condition. This one started its life in America. And end of the war, the executives at Chrysler decided they wanted to make something special. Story says that they didn't have enough metal, etc. That's all rubbish. They wanted to go back into time and go back to when bodies were made of wood. Of course, in the 20s, wood was covered. You had the small delivery trucks that had apparent wood, and they were considered cheap. But later on, like with a lot in life, what looks cheap then becomes expensive and becomes rare. And so here, Chrysler decided to build the doors and the side and the trunk of this car in solid wood. This is not plaqué, this is not glued on it, it's solid wood. Makes the car very special. Makes it expensive to maintain, makes it a little bit heavier, but the weight was not a problem at the time. This is a heavy car. It's a full-size 4-5-seater maybe cabriolet, and it has the 8-cylinder engine, which was at the time the standard for excellence, a lot of torque, and it was one of the fastest engines available because it's really big. It's 5.3 liter, and it gave us 135 horsepower. This was the top of the line when you had your Chrysler Gamma, the cars that were available. Top of the line car, really expensive, and it became a symbol of luxury life. It became a symbol of, I don't want to drive a car that my neighbor has. I want to drive something different. Of course, a little bit more than 70 years later, this car has been restored and we are offering it to the market. Not in any condition. We want you to know what this car really is, what it represents, how good is it. It looks fantastic, but is it fantastic? My report, my check-in report, tells me the real condition of this car. The body presents well, but it's older paint. The car has European papers, and if you know the history of this car, like I do, you know that this car had a life in the US, and then once was sold together with the Packard Woody that we have in our same sale from the USA to a Greek, I wouldn't say aristocrat, but car aristocrat, because he liked his cars special and expensive. And he had this car in collection together and kept it for a long time. And from Greece, it's one boat trip to Italy. Cars were sold to an Italian collector. He registered the car. It's important because it now has European papers. It's Italian registered, and papers are here and they are correct. So the presentation is good. There's no rot in the wood, there's no rot on the body, but the paintwork is a bit old. Of course, there is no hardtop. Underneath, the car is a bit greasy. What does that mean? It hasn't been cleaned, it hasn't been degreased in a couple of years. Still okay, because grease also protects from moisture and rot. Tires are good. They are from 2018, but they are good. In the passenger seat, which are part in cloth, part in vinyl, there is a small tear. Carpets are good. Engine bay is good. Car really drives well. There's fresh fuel, also good to know. The front fog lights don't work. something to know. The brake lights don't work. There is some play on steering, nothing major. And altogether, a really good car. The wipers, to go in detail, are old. They are worn by age and they should be replaced. And then something special you should know. The original carburetors made their way for Italian Weber carburetors, which gives the car a little touch because these Weber have a special sound. So, really nice car, good presentation, older restoration, good condition, papers are okay. It's for sale in our 1st of March special USA Classic Car sale, and you can come and buy it. We will sell this car with a fresh MOT, which takes care of all the minor defects that I mentioned. Or you can ask for our take it away now price. We can ship it to your home, which is worldwide. And if you want it, it's here. If you are in doubt, there's 2 to choose from, and 50 other American classic cars will be available on that special sale. Thank you very much indeed for your attention.